Welcome to another episode of Scone Gossip. Sunday can the piano the update Abraham. Now and because we are in black in Estonia and SMS Ghana your money that lumba your money ministers ne any citizens here omakuwi. And your story no ebejina Mr. Farouk Alwahab. Yeah. Or an expert about to say aviation Ghana has here. I think say when him depa na wakasa afa wo busa some key questions bia me pese me no me no ye beti afi no ina afi so no yeah fans back on your follow back ka je say me maka about akpalo asem na men show video ntino men show video ntino ena ebe kasa fa Kofi Akpalo yeah independent candidates. I also because say they say nipa 8 no Omane Boamah ne afofo na aka no omko afu e de no so bebro ntabusia yen cha won kra na yen hyase say hyase dia na ye hyase every Mr. Alwahab. Yeah, Alwahab Farouk about to say aviations this mana na or say the point I will make no ebusuya tasum bebre because one in aviation according to no say flight and as a plane it take offer a hono start recording enya peda ne music me hono start recording time one time ben na plane etui ena from Kumasi to Obuasi no or say flight and you say it take more than 50 minutes at least be 45 and 30 minutes there ese to me do ena baby na flight no ekonya helicopter ekonya accident na wa ben the destination two time ben no mu say omo radar no so mu helicopter who is responsible for it ebusuya menkasa nche bibre ye video no
aircraft in accident. The big deal of it is the fact that aircraft is the most safest means of transportation as compared to anything, including car. Aircraft in a country, Ghana, me know who said they're the big deal and how are taken as a result of one single and now one aircraft accident. Compared to on a daily basis, even as Yekasano pay, 267,000 kilometers square country called Ghana, 16 regions called Ghana. If the statistics is there to prove how many accidents do we get on the road, how many accidents do we get across the nation, region level, regional level, district, metropolitan, even in the city, I claim lives. How do we even treat that one? How do we see that one? Does that mean, say, accident, carnage on the street, gory accident here, gory accident there? In a year all long, Ghana in Africa, I've always said, Ube in Nigeria film because of the size and the numbers. But averagely, yenya accident, almost every other country. And say accident about for the first time, and your first time. I think said there was a history or certain records to say since 1972, 4 military accidents. Nyamini ediniye, aircraft, a machine, NMUM, your airport, any major crash. Nyamini ediye, flights are Air Ghana, major crash. Nyamini ediniye, Cote d'Ivoire, Moma experienced a major commercial aircraft, which was Ethiopia Airlines some times ago, Equator, Abidjan Beach Hall. Several countries on the continent, Egypt, or experience be. And one would say, among ourselves, a year dear and a bang, but helicopter accidents, AC, America, military, Australia military, UK military near that day. Yeah, bigger scale because of say any commercial jet. What is this? Your mom pie say BNC, but we can also say the country cannot be fortified. Say indefinitely say be a incident be it is a Emma. The idea is say Obi some person emra ewo no so and I insi no so. That is where we are now. Now, yen hwe say e den e betimi advert e den e de accidents neba. One, machine itself, the technical capability, technical ability. Machine itself, the maintenance culture, the Air Force itself, sign na omu service omu machines. And yes, the human error that could also trigger on a part of any pilot. There's also another side of it as a human error, the experience of also a pilot in terms and at the time or no pilot in any crisis. And this also comes to bear because your pilot to be also a fly 38 years, 40 years in the air, or celebrity is from a single incident. And also it has to do with experience, it has to do with the machines we use here. In the case of the urban, me worry, enemy disturbances, and say, we can reverse the entry as a country, but when an accident of an aircraft occurs, the next thing that comes on the mind, our mind, is the safetyness of the other and the future for such thing to happen. Yanka safetyness, yanka safety in oneself. That is my biggest concern. You're addressing the issue, the root cause of the particular accident. Yeah, sadly, we cannot. But we cry the M11 as I am say, Yinya Sophobia and say, or call a hokra kunyani woman. Said in the case, Yinya Yaba, yes, sister in your baketwa. Your friends, Ebony, we are. Where I say, didn't go too much, crying, so for some Kwakunyanin. Castro incident by where I say, you huna, ya confirm, cry say, ye jidis wound, ye sofi biso consume Saku Yinaba. But we dear, thank God, Omentimi Obian cancer. But now back to the issue of rhetorics. Only the issue of technical people who supposed to be speaking on the issue of this accident. Yentesa technical side. And in the media who y'all said, to me, I would say, the Ghana Air Force, they've really, really disappointed me. And I believe so as many other Ghanaians. And of course, clearly, the Air Force commander must come up. He must really set up. He must really address the issue. It should not take, excuse me, a politician be or baby. They can talk about the political side of it. They can talk about, yes, the emotional side of it. They can deal with the death side of it. A military is defense. They are the defense of the nation and they defend the country. Omno personnel. It is a problem about defense side that all of us are in jeopardy, all of us. Because aircraft, you know, you are soldier for more Ghana army. I've been to aircraft muda. But helicopters, you know, Ghanaian politicians are full the military na ye Omadiano. I repeat, aircraft na ye friend helicopters na Ghana army armed forces will use no. Woman ye perful politicians. Ye the fafunu e the north eko Kumasi eko babia. Ye in the good name of politics. Inti hono na assembly ni say, then the bit me the problem naba. Ye benya a very bad communications from the radar control or flight control tower. So we bit makas a flight ayra. Flight ni ira wohin. Flight ni ira breben. A bibe no who say flight na ira. Na himfa na be suspect say na flight na ebewo at the time unya notification sa ira. Flight ni ira 912 now see 2 year na 912 ye kasa flight at take over. That is the time we free landway no so an tarmac where you need tire free so wa pagani mu eno na the time enye time or ye na dwen say or call oboase adanse na adanse nemum at that time no 912 na schedule time in the 912 no take there be technically aviation records no 9-12 year time anu apagya ne mu awie nti yɛnhwɛ time a de beto hɔ sɛ flight na yɛra nti Pratt ne yiraeɛ no woja skeleton news just like that why na ɛka sɛ military spokesperson Asante to be corrected if the name was not mentioned say captain or so squad no so whoever Veronica Ajo say Ghana Army or Air Force has lost their helicopter which is a dancing bound me pacho some message no dey ban is that how to deliver a message in such crucial circumstances? It comes with details, it comes with times, it comes with records. Because Ghana Kotoka International Airport, Air Force for Nomudia, Ghana Civil Aviation was a manager of the airport. Kenya Ghana Police. And you what the unita or control the airspace of Ghana, flight, Friday say, control towers, radar tower, tower. Yawo omsuna control. Now let's get the impression say, and ya only Ghana aircraft na ye namho aircon helicopter non kwa. As we speak now that we are talking, there could be over 100 or 50 or 60 aircraft, passenger aircraft, all fly the space of Ghana. Ghana is not in isolation. We're international partner of the airspace. Into flight to be HM ako Nigeria. And will feed the other side Sahel neighbor over Ghana. The same thing apply to be America from somewhere in Asia. But you're saying,
oh, Missy, near Okanyana, no songs of Mayanga, Okan could see them aircraft, no. Then no make up say
aircraft net two.
Then
yes, yeah,
young Kobe before
aircraft net two. Yes, yeah, military say. Ohun aircraft time ma military eda omu website say aircraft na ira na aircraft na share wie enti investigation and the bem yehu dey see. Thank God some of us raised the issue on my platform say aircraft ira dey kan ho asem black box na dey mdi hu ya any say in the future nyame masa bi mabiem but Air Force man emfantom team say helicopter ira ya the helicopter na hwehwe say helicopter top forma ya the helicopter and the koho Minhu, as we speak, say Yamfa Ghana Air Force, parachuters, paratroopers, and the army, uncle coding off. Emma, a fine set, and then investigation, a bit reveal Timamu for 1 year hono, at area on, a course son, and not DNB, a coffee bibi. Now, Mekan Chapsus said, the mode and the modus, ye far so causes the body of the departed souls. Thirdly, Naya Air Force. A defense minister, politicians, anybody, anyhow. Na country ni yeni airbag, yeni body bag. This is somebody's. Yeni body bag. Ye timid decently. This is nipa. Na a military for you omu duty no. Omu kura camera and omu video and a team for neson. Sadiano as a country yen chaso. Name we are all keenly waiting. Say, and then black box, which is a equipment, you know, the information, yenya, yabeti DC, now of course, Ghana, any analyzer, any stimulator, and me analyzing or ha. Ebeko Paris and Ebeko America, we believe it's a course. Omuma such findings, you know, Ghana 20 DC, Ebushia 4%, Ghanaian 4%, Air Force now soon kese, MPS, politicians, you, and no pahua. In the future, who communicates on technical issue? Information be any penny. Ghana Police Act, it seems 146, establish this particular thing, air incident, anything about airport police station. Yaya drill several times we see a rescue operation. When they involved, the police involved, army involved, aviation involved, other collaborators, collaborators involved. Me pacho e we haven't seen the rescue team. Headed by Ghana Civil Aviation and the Ghana Airport Police. Yenti Ghana Airport Police. But you were rescue unita. Our country Ghana Airport Police di marketing because our airport was. Into rescue operations, di marketing yenti bibia. Yahu police homicide unit. Say woman a specialized military homicide unit or specialized forensic or investigated or me special woman the causes and casino. Name ye benya as a regional minister and ebe validate say wo black box saa niema no enu nti na black box ehun hia so obi fire and okoye mistake day even screwdriver kwa kana wade sources and say we mean see from or that matter no ho me mom de no na ne hia me but we mean see from that is okay eniema mienu hia ne say yenim de si ye eniema mienu hia ne say Air Force for so me Air Force there si we no I expose to say Air Force man fa helicopter anko am ye hu say Air Force member TTC ye hu say soldier for akoda the accident site and a crime scene and as a scene na event no okay no ne according of ne matimamu ni bi anko for di nua ne banchiaba ene yiyi niema. How can we know, which have raised an issue, say, if we quite non-friendly fire being a hate flight? How can we know, since you say, a particle, and I said, a chance in be, matter be that baby. The even shifting from the place that it is, could also distort certain investigation. Thank God, the design of aircraft, a helicopter, and most aircraft, a bottle design. I physics. Into a tower, Nitino, and then the bigger shape in bit my brain, bit my book. But Nitel no, it's so strong, say, it just share a survival. Machine bought for my who to baby, a honor black box on the ship. Now call for a woman need any idea. A woman yet Ghanaian sir. Men fans say almost support and almost help incident. Abra young who soldiers in police or home. Almost so we man no me pian to her. Almost so we man no me pian to her. But even so, aviation investigators, accident investigators, but a machine position can give a clue as what would have happened or what happened in the air and send a machine better form. And these are the critical issues, sir. Me raise it through medium. Once again, say, flight control unit monitors now what a radar no o meche time machine 2 year baby anu adura o messe ye na baby o adura no o messe no free radar no so no e den na Air Force so ye say wonim ni routine anu woko ntinka say Air Force no pagya ni mu with another troops na mo follow up ene na ma ye soldier the soldier sem ye God forbid say o helicopter take crown now the second one abekwa amanatia you got to do it o manye die hu ya ni say o mutimi hu nyansa enya ahoden kofa skeleton the buy. That is not what we were looking for. That is not what we are losing. In investigation process to me if it's as a country I expose handling of the skeletons or the bodies as a country I expose them. Then again Ghana for PhD courses in forensic as your friend is saying forensic courses. Tech will be a Kevas will be a Legon will be. Yeah, when you part the specialists, yeah, what pathologists until we are telling ourselves, say, forensic pathologists be any the whole country. Obetima penche, obetima examine say, bone weight is related to this bone. That bone is related. Then what is the purpose of your kolebuni konfanoche? What is the purpose of your pathologists? What we experience? 137 military hospital. A military hospital. Who a military hospital Kumasi, a Confanoche of 4 BN. Who 2 brigades, I a full battalion or now the next close, maybe a Ubit Mako. Regional Minister Mom and Muram. What was the 2 BN doing? What was the commander doing? We didn't see that. Where military war and your military and a fine body. Defense military war, a military and a fine body. Other Namudi Sebi. Skeleton, Ediato Sebi, farmers, and Womoson. Now, and what Ghanaian culture and the chase Sebi will be where the initial bottom. Omi Kuku, and as you know, me a bunch and a cassava. These are the issues, sir.
Unze, in Semram, Mr. Farouk Alwahab, a tasum. 1. Omon reading radar now, Omon reading. There's a Obia Watamwa, or no reading radar. And I said, or checking radar and who said the flight is in a safe place. And I said, on am nekwan so pepe pa then oko. Times one Bema say, we if I say military penino, ebe now say flight night and no muhunu. Now a few minutes omedu omu destination. In the time being, ena omu discover say flight no. Omuhunu radar no so Two, say even Bomu read as well. Why didn't they send another aircraft to go and search? The man is making a whole lot of sense. Means I'm not kind. And they said there are some questions that will need to be answered. Some people need to be answered because already know there are a whole lot of videos be a cock or swap in penifon be son or for flight be pen no ma complaining say flight no problem. But Ghana yenshe high nipa maku 8 omo yire no omo mamu. Look at the emotional trauma on become nipa maku 8 oh omo they need the cry as a young pilot ne yire wo 2 months any or what is this year or say this year or say last year. Just imagine. And the most like me won't take me. I have me dream 1 minute as and na Mr. Farouk kind say into me am pe ade am from body name I just said go bottom na military man mu ja on utwa Ghana. Your problem. Your problem. I was saying a second story no so now. Papa we ask him there. Mr. Kofi Akpalu, independent candidate, or say or no there, and ya cry, and ya say actually prominent people nipa be it. Adenya abane share Ghana for boss or bobe to kokum or by the 100 cities pen out so. Intino Yankopon sebi onya to say Yankopa masamo maku koku eden a fool and me hu video be a cocoa farmers me obi na de send me here's a video no cocoa farmers o mu twom cocoa egu say 100 cities increment de nyom hwe o mo nko boka na me enyom hwe o mu twom cocoa de ne I'll bring you that video or that story because there's a machine answer. Yeah. Inti yenko take Kofi Akpalu.
Kopo wana you. O me be ase nti kusie. O be kusie. Esi fa. Esi kokofum. Kokofum.
Ahoy kofofu.
Kokofum. Wa he. Kokofum pa. Kokofo no mo dada wo mo no. Ah. O me be anakosi. Yo de kaka, o be kaka dachi. Say esi kokofum na mo sisi kokofo no. O twantro che kokofo no. Bokufo do
Kofi it was also the politics.
The politics me ka asem na be si asem so asem say asem
it's with the conspiritual realm.
Me yes am che no be si biam nyame na menasi ti nyakopon o me ka cho say akando nyakopon nim so akon ba ye health minister ena o ma se ka krebi to no kwa ho no ene Rashid ne ba kumase ti God was telling so be ye health minister na sir. All the health projects in Iran, continue them because it's necessary. Keke, what can I check for the say? Obama 7,000 Obama. Now after the cuckoo for the moon near Toso, we do 128 cities. Eda comes come. Now they're here. Now player didn't penny for best and watch it. I could work cuckoo from a cuckoo momo. Shenaga say. Don't take things for granted. God is reminding you. Don't lie to them again. In their politics, I'm telling you as it is. You lie to them. I'm from Kotwaba, Emma, Mahama Bayeno. These were some of the lies they gave them about the plane. They lied on the plane. They lied on the cocoa farm. Intino sa eno enwa na kupon so e dia boa mo so mu de mu fanka kam we the next remembrance it way that be a be kakai
Kofi I'm struggling to understand
now,
what mean limpia
so just say what to say me o ne dia betu mase ne because this
but me dream pa ya on Kofi Akpalu this is not the time for this statement. We are talking about human beings. A woman say, abane shawo boni we, but this doesn't link to that cry. Ghana, your carelessness and your poor maintenance. But to the extent say in this situation now papa penimu a also pay Oman penedi net obeka sansem where this is very insane. An incentive. How? Papa penimu to say so assume in sek obusu ani bi kan wa. Are you going to say this? Sometimes no aya yem penim for no. Like yeah omo kasa ni di na mbasema, they should think before they talk. They shouldn't talk like out of anger. Nipa na ewu. Nipa na ewu. Osan the video bi sa osan ka asem bi kan na yenko tie sa asem no so mra.
There are so many people who are dying in this country, but nobody seems to care. Hey, from Kumasi to Accra, look at that road. What about counting the number of people who have died on that road, on that stretch? But omo ministers, omo nye particular be so called particular. Most of the true accidental was accident to avoidable. What do you mean,
Yeah.
that young promising star,
Talented.
yeah, she died because of negligence. We think say nipa wo minister. What show? What's a minister do and I say penimu bi a so called penimu wa. Na ye nia bria mu say the ono gwani nipa wo. There's so many people who have died in this country. KK, I will say as it is. Okay, I'm ordinary. Me who say here, baby me with the minim. Nimum dem go fobi wo no ma. Omu wo nkebetimi avoid it. Omu say nipa 8 wune. Babas bi ahyewo ama nipa be 30 ewu. Ebi 30. But nobody seems to care. Now we say ka kwan ke ya wo ho. E kwan ya ajumofa so. Okay, I'm not here make there. I will never be hypocrite. And say so you say minister bi awutie me ya. That be me kasa. I won't do that. But I will say as it is. Because there are so many people who have lost their life in this country and nobody cares. Okay. Yeah, my brother. He died on Kumasi Accra Road. My brother. He died on Kumasi Accra Road. Sika na yamena kochi. How they break busia. Skin rai. What I say? Sika over $500,000 because of Kumasi Accra Road. She keke say be towa me madam for bakofa nata. O wadu Posego Lane. Niniata. E be bu Kumasi Accra Road, Accra Road kantin krono. Fra kraiba. Yeah. Keke we have no idea. And kofua omo.
Yes. It will say amanfo bebre awu ye kwan ye no anoma. Yeah, he is very right. This point no I have say sa video here hwesi an me ne adwen kakra because I'll bring you that video pokwase amasaman 3 days ni cars are stuck. Cars into minko. People are being in the traffic for 2 to 3 hours. School for mko wi sorry, Savior Church of God for your Muko youth camp, Kumasi Omoba, Tanka, Anipa 16 Omuwi. We have Minister for Gender and Women's and baby affairs. They couldn't come and even talk about it because their family is not part of it. It's only the president who came to address. That's all. Until Kwajima, Apostle Kwajima, or say, Asemba Ghana, asem si amai na yembomu nsu. Enije ba so mai na yembomu. Mai yiyimu. Asem ka, it may be said the way we treated this innocent case that has resulted to this. Ya kwanye monye. Na mbo mai no. What just say what take mu na say wo ko Kumasi a ana ofi Accra, afi Kumasi ba Accra. I am shishem kwa. Yenye double road. He pokwase kwan. Me dey have dun bebro. It say say odwo pa. Awe. Abusia. When the story say there bro, unso che wadwan comment section na say. sometimes no. And no matter how we dream as a Ghanaian, ultimately say, as if we don't have leaders. Yeah. The Boamah shall comment our comment session now say. Until then, adios.